Hey Taurus, this read is for you guys. Let's go ahead and get started here. See what the universe has in store for you guys today. Alrighty, so universe, woof. And I think she's already ready to get going because I had a couple wanting to jump out here. So I have prosperity begins, and I have the throat chakra, which represents communication. Solitude, choose wisely, and fulfillment of wishes. So definitely think I definitely think that we're going to be making some choices. I think the throat chakra ties into the choose wisely card and choosing our destiny, choosing a path. And I feel like it's choosing the path that you feel is going to lead you to that prosperity and the fulfillment of wishes, and trying to decide exactly which one that is. So partnerships and alliances, foundation and achievements, power, wisdom, and awareness. So I'm not entirely sure that partnerships and alliances speaks to a romantic relationship in this read. I don't quite get that vibe. Not from the cards that I've gotten so far. I almost feel like this is speaking more to business and career. Maybe partnering with someone, starting a business with someone, or already having one, and then maybe forming a partnership to branch out as well. I'm going to keep going here. Want to keep building on this read, see what we got going on. Okay, I definitely feel like it's a new business venture here because I got the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands tends to represent new beginnings, and it can speak to new beginnings in business. There's something that you're doing here, something that you're starting out on. I feel like the partnerships and alliances is definitely one of the choices that you're having to make. At the Six of Swords represents sort of moving from stormier times to calmer ones. So I feel like this change is definitely going to be beneficial for you. I feel like it's just affirming the prosperity begins, the fulfillment of wishes. I also got the Nine of Cups, which represents abundance. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune card, and the Wheel of Fortune card represents your fortunes changing for the better. So all around, whatever choice that it is that you're making in this business, I feel like it's definitely going to benefit you. Okay, so I have a couple of cards here. Now I feel like speak to a warning. I have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles can represent good news coming in the form of finances, academic as well. And I have it next to the Seven of Swords. I'll show you the Seven of Swords. He looks pretty sneaky there. I feel like this is a warning to do your homework so that you don't get taken advantage of in a business deal. So I have this Page of Swords. I was trying to figure out exactly where he fit in. I feel like he's speaking to this possible partnership, but I don't get good vibes off of him. So I feel like that also ties into the choose wisely. Definitely find out who this person is that you're considering going into business with, that you're considering forming an alliance with, to make sure you're looking after your own interests as well. I have the Two of Pentacles here, and he tends to speak of balance. But I'm also getting the vibe that he goes along with this warning as well. And being able to find a balance between what someone presents as the truth and what is actually the truth. Then I have the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands represents sort of standing up for your ideals, drawing your line in the sand. I think it's going to speak to the negotiations in this business deal. I think the Two of Pentacles will speak to that as well. Balancing, getting enough of what you want, making sure that you don't get taken advantage of. And I have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands represents positive forward progression and working towards your goals. I feel like this is a business you've been building and have a plan to build even bigger. You kind of have a dream, you have a vision for it, and your vision is the goal that you're working towards. So I have the Queen of Pentacles here. The Queen of Pentacles, when I look at the Queen of Pentacles, the word I see is you. So very much in control of this business of yours that you've grown. You know everything about it from the ground up. It's your baby. You've been developing it. All the success that you get is because of all the work that you put in. I have the Eight of Pentacles, and they like to call him the Apprentice card. To me, he speaks of kind of along the same lines as the Page, doing your homework, investigating all your options, really knowing exactly what you're getting into. If you think about branching out in different places, like this partnership, I think is a new idea. So I think this speaks to finding out exactly what that means and what impact that would have on you, what impact that would have on the business, should the partnership be successful or should it go sideways. Sort of planning for whatever happens, all contingencies. Because I do have the Tower card here, and the Tower card tends to represent disappointing endings, things that you thought were solid falling apart. So I feel like this is a big warning to do your homework and to dig deeper into things and make sure that you have all the facts and that you've protected yourself, that you've protected your investment as well. I have the Star card. The Star card represents clarity in this read to me, and I think doing all the homework, doing all the research is what's going to get you that clarity. So I have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant can speak of, we can speak of a few different things. To me in this read, he represents an institution and legal. And making sure that you have, once you've done your homework, that you have a contract set aside that protects you. Everything is signed, everything is dated, everything is, T's crossed, I's dotted, to make sure you're covering yourself. And you don't come out on the losing end of this. Because I do have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords tends to speak to a short one or selfish victories. And I feel like this also ties into the warning. Because if you do your homework and you know exactly what you're getting into, you have everything settled, everything's in writing, you know that you're protected. In the end, you will come out okay because you've done the work to make sure and ensure that that was going to happen, as opposed to jumping in with a handshake deal and then getting burned. So I also see the Three of Pentacles here, and the Three of Pentacles can represent starting to see the fruits of your labor. I think your business is growing. I think it's taking off. I think you're starting to make money. Positive things are coming your way. The Sun card definitely represents that to me. That's a good omen card. And I have the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups speaks of abundance in the home life as well. So definitely, money starts rolling in, you start being successful, it's going to make you happier, it's going to give you more options in life. I feel like you've been building this for a while, because I got the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles represents something that you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. I have the Seven of Cups, which again represents many choices and choosing wisely, being very careful about your choices. I have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles can represent an abundant harvest, so not just the harvest itself, but the groundwork that has to get laid to be able to have that abundance to begin with. And then I have the Devil card. So I feel like this is definitely reiterating that warning to look out for yourself and make sure that you protect your interests against other people who could possibly come in and sort of pull the rug out from under you or take advantage of you, knock you out of your business, sort of take over, or in some way cause damage that hurts the business, and then all the work that you've done is for nothing because somebody else has ruined it. So I have the Five of Cups here. The Five of Cups represents being trapped in negative emotions, fear, anger, depression, sometimes so much so that you can't see positive opportunities around you. I feel like it's speaking more to worry. And I think a lot of that worry is going to be alleviated when you do the research and the homework that's required. I think the clarity that's going to come from that is going to clear up this worry, and being able to put some sort of a legal contract in place to protect yourself as well. There's going to be less worry because you're going to have that security to know that you've done everything that you had to do to make sure that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. I also have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups. The Page of Wands represents good news, usually in business or finance coming, and also the Page of Cups can represent good news. It's usually in emotions. So I feel like whatever this choice is, once you've done the work, once you've found the clarity, once you've put those tools in place to help protect yourself, I think it's going to work out well for you no matter what happens. You're going to make the decision that's right for you, and I think you're going to find a lot of growth and abundance because of it. And I have the Empress here, and she also makes me think that, and she speaks to nurturing, and I feel like it's nurturing and growing this new future, growing this new business, growing this new life. So I got emotional loss, shadow, patience and planning, obstacles and challenges. So I feel like patience and planning is speaking to the time that you put in to building this business. But I also feel like it's talking about this background work, this homework, this sort of due diligence. I believe that's also speaking to that as well, taking time and doing that to make sure that you're protecting yourself. I think is going to cut out a lot of the obstacles and challenges, being able to know what you need to do to look after your own interests. It's going to bring things from the shadow into the light. It's going to bring clarity, bring truth. And I think that's going to prevent any loss from happening, or at least minimize it to the point that you're okay with it because you've already set these measures in place to protect yourself. Alrighty guys, that's what this read says to me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to comment because I love hearing from you guys. Take care.